A time where you ain't see me without Tank, or you ain't see Tank without me. But what happened was, what I think what happened was, he just like, damn, bro. I feel like he look up to me so much. It's like I let him down, cause he's somebody that really know like what I can do and how good I am.
Cards. Judge at the ringside, Eric Marlinski scores it on 115 to 113 in favor of Gervonta Davis. Judges Steve Weisfeld and Glenn Feldman both scores about 114 to 114, even a draw. The decision is a majority draw.
Adrien Broner wasn't part of Gervonta "Tank" Davis's training camp for his fight against Lamont Roach, but he still had plenty to say. His comments weren't meant to criticize Davis, whom he often refers to as his little brother, but rather to share some hard truths. Broner acknowledged that over the years, Tank has begun to show signs of wear, which may have played a role in his unexpected retirement announcement in December.
Like right now, me and Tank, like, it's weird because he loved me to death. He know I love him to death, but we don't talk every day how we used to, nigga.
Broner pointed to Tank's fight against Frank Martin as evidence of the weariness that was once absent in his game. In Broner's eyes, Davis has had an incredible career, and whether it's age or fatherhood taking a toll, he's already accomplished enough. His most controversial take, however, was scoring Tank as the winner against Lamont Roach, arguing that Roach simply didn't do enough to take the victory. This is just another instance in a long pattern of Gervonta Davis not taking his professional boxing career as seriously as he should. Nearly 8 years ago, ahead of his fight against Francisco Fonseca, part of the co-main event for Floyd Mayweather versus Conor McGregor, the second highest grossing fight card, Davis skipped the grand arrivals during fight week. He repeated the same move before last year's headliner against Frank Martin. Additionally, Davis failed to make weight for his bout against Fonseca.
You won't get too much on paper, but shit, I damn sure thought I had it. Especially when they announced the score for him, I was like, oh, they gonna give me a split decision.
Davis has also faced legal troubles, including a 44-day incarceration in 2023 for violating the terms of his house arrest and a 3-year probation sentence in May of the same year. Despite these setbacks, he remains an exceptionally talented boxer with remarkable punching power for his height and weight. Now, after recently hinting at retirement, Davis, nicknamed Tank, must decide whether he is willing to fully commit to his career both inside and outside the ring. To maintain his status as an undefeated champion and one of the biggest names in boxing, he needs focus and discipline. While he has suggested another fight might come before a rematch with Lamont Roach, securing an immediate and dominant victory over Roach is crucial to solidifying his place as perhaps the most popular American boxer today.
I was like, oh, yeah. I was like, oh, shit, here it goes. But as soon as I heard that 114, I was just like, damn, all right, it's over with.
Many believe that Lamont Roach Jr. and his team have a strong case for getting the decision overturned if they appeal, something they are already in the process of doing. Roach has hinted at this possibility on social media, using a series of posts on March 5 to make his case for the knockdown and its potential impact on the fight's outcome. In one post he wrote, "Y'all tweaking if y'all think Buddy was off, or had an off night. That stuff is just different with me. I told y'all from the start, just because I feel like I won doesn't mean I said he was easy work. The knockdown gives me a UD. He followed up by asserting, "I did take care of that in the ring. Y'all about to make me get on you with this bias. I know he's your people's, but leave it be. I ain't suing anybody. I'm just getting a Clear knockdown situated that they robbed me of. Get it right, guy. Report that.
So, yeah, man, it's just crazy. I ain't gonna lie. It's okay. We gonna run it back. It's okay.
When someone suggested that overturning the knockdown would result in a split decision victory rather than a unanimous one for Roach Jr., he fired back. The guy who scored the fight for Tank gave him that round. If the knockdown counts, as 10-8 my way, that's a 3-point swing. So I would have won that card too. Go back to your cave, casual. That Roach Jr. is correct that a knockdown reversal would give him a unanimous decision rather than a split decision win, though he would likely be satisfied with either outcome. However, the key takeaway from the Davis-Roach fight wasn't that Tank had been exposed or delivered a poor performance. Instead, it was that Roach executed a masterful game plan, showcasing the skill and strategy needed to push Davis to his limit.
You think about what happened in the 9th round. How frustrated are you that that wasn't counted as a knockdown?
Man.
That's not to say Tank doesn't deserve criticism. Many have pointed out that his habit of starting slow and being overly economical with his punches nearly cost him, or did, depending on how you view the draw. His actions in the 9th round, from taking a knee as if calling a timeout to asking his corner to wipe grease from his eyes, assuming special treatment from the referee, and getting it, have drawn heavy scrutiny. However, Roach deserves more credit than Davis deserves criticism. He took on an elite counterpuncher and out-countered him, answering nearly every left hook with a right hand. He stayed disciplined, didn't fall for Tank's traps and feints, and instead set his own.
Honestly, I thought I should have won without that being counted a knockdown. Look, I ain't the ref. I ain't really, you know what I'm saying? Like, if he had to...
Roach traded punches. He did so just long enough to show Davis he meant business before smartly disengaging. His chin proved incredible, while his defense, anticipation, and counterpunching minimized the clean shots he took. He still absorbed a few solid blows to the jaw and stayed on his feet, something most of Tank's opponents can't say. Davis entered the fight as the betting favorite, with many dismissing it as a mismatch. However, sharper observers saw Roach as a legitimate challenger who could make it competitive. Still, few, if any, predicted he would be the one to put a blemish on Tank's perfect record.
He had the white shirt out of that, but the rules do state if you voluntarily take a knee, then that's an automatic A game. But it is what it is. I wasn't relying on that. I was relying on what I was doing, and I think I was taking control. I think I was landing more shots. I think I was landing more power shots. And I thought I was doing my thing. So I'm not really that frustrated about that.
The outcome serves as a lesson for superstars. Take the biggest fights while you can, because sometimes the so-called tune-up bout is the one that trips you up. Still, any damage to Davis's reputation can be quickly repaired with an immediate rematch and a convincing win over Roach. At the post-fight press conference, Davis hinted at a bigger fight coming first, sparking speculation about a potential showdown with Shakur Stevenson. But if that was indeed the plan, the fight just lost a lot of its shine.
But if that was kind of a knockdown, I would win the majority decision.
Yeah, Lamont, this is Matt from Brunch Boxing. What explanation, if any, were you given about why that particular sequence was not properly called a knockdown?
Fight like Tank versus Shakur, billed as a showdown to determine the best American boxer under 30, loses momentum if one fighter is coming off a bout many believe he should have lost. Davis needs the Roach rematch, even though winning it won't be easy, to restore excitement for future matchups against Stevenson and other top contenders. While a draw on his record doesn't severely hurt his marketability, the perception that he was second best in his last fight does. To move forward, he needs a more recent performance that erases any doubt.
I don't know, did y'all see me in the ring tell him to keep counting? he started counting. I was like, why you stop? Like, keep counting. But I honestly don't know. I don't know. But
from Roach, and there's a left uppercut that lands for Roach. Davis digs to the body. Oh, and that right, but Davis took off some of the steam of the punch, but still, Roach leaning with right. He took a knee. He took a knee.
You take a knee like that, that looks like a knockdown. All right, back up.
That's a generous call from Roach. Did he not take a knee? Take the mouthpiece, took him out. And that's right.
Davis versus Roach the 2 needs to happen next. Ideally in a location where Baltimore and DC fans can create an electric atmosphere, and where New York's Tony Weeks, usually a solid referee, isn't on the commission's shortlist. Right now, Tank Davis, once seen as the heir to Floyd Mayweather, finds himself in uncharted territory, battling personal struggles and the challenge of reclaiming his dominance. One of his closest bonds remains with Adrien Broner, whom he supported during a difficult time. Before his comeback fight against Blair Cobbs, Broner was struggling with binge drinking, but an unexpected call from Tank changed everything. Davis invited him to training camp, and since then, Broner has stayed focused. Expressing his gratitude on Instagram, Broner wrote, "I got a call from my baby bro Tank, and he told me to come do camp with him. I've been on track ever since, and he's been pushing me every day. So, with that being said, I just want to thank you, Tank. Let's get what we deserve from boxing and laugh together on an island at the end."
Tank caught me like, yo, I need some help with this. You know what I'm saying? The AB came to me, and the great thing that I loved about the whole situation, all the stuff AB went through, he was respectful. You know what I'm saying? He showed up, he did, champ, I said, look, you're on my protocol now, and the results that he's seen, he in a good space. You know what I'm saying? We thought it was his hand hurt, but it was his